In this video, we are going to talk about my go-to cars for multiplayer. This new multiplayer system, how it works right now is if you get below 3rd place, your rating will not go up at all. Maybe 1 at best. I don't know. It depends on every situation. But generally, you get worse than 3rd place, you're not going to get an increase in your position. So I have used some very specific cars that have been successful for me, and I want to share that with you. Since I'm in Silver League, I can show you a race with my Silver League car, which is the Aris Husaria 33, but I don't have clips for every single car that I like, and honestly, you guys don't need to see every clip of every car, so let's just begin. I'll show you what I use. Class D, beginners, I really recommend the DS E-Tense because it's a really well-balanced car, and it's so easy to drive with extremely good handling and stuff. Highly recommended for the Bronze League. But I noticed the problem where if I want to advance into the next league, I get paired up with a lot of Class C cars when I'm still in the Class D car section. So I need a car that goes fast. And what works for me is the TVR Griffith, because its speed is so insane that despite its terrible handling in Nitro, on some maps you will beat many Class C vehicles that have slower speed. But yeah, it's rough. I hate how we're always paired up with a league above us. I wish they would fix that. Gameloft, you need to fix this, or Vivendi, or whoever controls the game stuff. Don't pair us up with the league above us, because it's not fair. And it gets worse, because for D and C, it's bad, but it's not the worst. The higher leagues, when you get paired up with an even higher league, is terrifying. So let's talk about that in a bit. But yeah, that's Class D. That's what I use. I understand this is not necessarily a beginner's guide, because who has a 4-star TVR Griffith unless you've been playing this game for a while? But that's just my picks. Class C. I like using cars with very good handling and not necessarily the best speed, but I still very love using the very high speed vehicles. So the Dodge Viper, not good in speed, but it's so easy to drive and you will do well with it. The H2 Pininfarina, also pretty good. The Scalo, the Artego, this car right here, this is something else. Its handling is not very good, but its acceleration is very good and its speed is actually quite alright, and it's capable of beating quite a few cars, even in the upper classes. I like that car. NSX, also good. I don't like the Vencer because I mean, the stats are alright, but I prefer my number 1 pick, which is the Aris Husaria, which I'll do a race right now. I have 1 fuel left. I have 1 chance to prove that this car is good, but once it's maxed, look at the stats. Nitro's not the best, that's fine. Handling, not the best, but still decent. Acceleration is good, top speed is magnificent. This car will get you out of this league and onto the Class B league because of its speed. I highly recommend it, for sure. Race is starting. Let me prove to you that I love this car very much because... Why would you do a 360 there? That's so stupid. Come on. You can't knock anyone down for the first 10 seconds. Just chill, my guy. Cool down. Take a breather. As you can see, handling's not the best. Nitro's not the... Stop touching me. Don't do that. That's inappropriate. Stop. Stop. Gosh. And see, I'm up against this SCG, which... This is so stupid. I hate the knockdown system in this game. But yeah, I'm up against an SCG, which is fast. It's a really fast Class B car. Why am I paired with them? I don't understand. But if it wasn't for the stupid knockdowns in this game, I would definitely get first. I'm already catching up to all these people. Like, it's not... Don't! 360! Stop! Stop! Get a life! God! Okay, I'm not pulling first just because... Stupid SCG. Keep in mind, the SCG goes really fast. We're talking about 370 kilometers an hour. This car goes 361 at max. I'm going too slow. I need to go faster. 365. Wow, that's better than I remember. Shinka Mizume got first place for knocking down me. That's fine. Whatever, Lone Wolf, I'm never inviting you to my club, bro. Chill. Yeah, that's not fair. That's not fair. But I could have beat him if it wasn't for the knockdown for sure. as hopefully you can see from that footage. I wish I got first because that'd be nice. But that is my Class C. Let's move on to Class B. What do I recommend? In this class, this is personal preference and experience. The Chevrolet Grand Sport is fantastic because its speed is, even though it's not high at all, stats are so good that you'll get around corners, like those sharp turns in New York, you'll get past them easy. But what I really recommend, Huracan. Seriously. Huracans have beaten me in my Bugatti Chiron in Class S. Because, well, they're always in the way, so when my Bugatti hits them, they 360. It's stupid, but it's a great car, much better speed than the Corvette, and yet its stats are still amazing. Look at that. 74 handling, 84 acceleration, 79 nitro. Insane. Absolutely insane. This is maxed out, of course. You have to remember that rank does kind of matter, because if it's a 1-star stock, you might want to use a not necessarily better car overall at maxed, but if your car has a few more stars, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, an example would be like, if you had a fully maxed Chevrolet Corvette and you had a 1-star Huracan, obviously choose the Corvette. I'm saying at max, though, Huracan for sure. Another recommendation I have, because I have this car at a nearly maxed level, is the Apollo N. It has, I think, the best top speed in Class B. It can go 385 or something with that nitro boost. Insane. This car has helped me so much in getting from the Class B League to the Platinum League for Class A cars, because I can go against them, and it works. Thank goodness. Yeah, and this car beat me, the SCG. Personally don't like it, because look at that handling statistic. It is trash at handling. You will not do well with corners and stuff. But if you have that car at max, it's still decent, especially with its speed. I don't have these very nice special vehicles at a high star rating at all, so I can't assess them. Yeah. Class A. Class A is interesting. I actually have a lot of picks I would use, and I feel like most of them are pretty similar in terms of like speed and stuff. I have my Pagani here. It's 4-starred, which is actually, it took a long time to do that. Speed is lacking, but stats are good, so I use this car sometimes. I also use my SV, but handling is not good very much at all, so I kind of avoid it a little bit. I use the P1 as well, but also the handling is not very good. So my recommendation, honestly, is Force 1 V10. Handling slightly better, speed is great, acceleration is great, nitro is great. It's just ugly, a little ugly, especially the back, but we don't talk about that. We're just talking about performance and how well I do with these cars. Yeah, that's my picks for Class A. Let's move on to the fun Class S, which you'll already be in Legends League if you are able to use your Class S vehicles, but I mean, who doesn't want to get, you know, like the top 2,000 or something, which is what I managed to get after losing a bunch of races. I was at top 500, but I lost. Anyways, you'd have to do some races in Legends League in order to get to this area. What I recommend, I mean, it's pretty obvious. The Lycan has failed me so hard in multiplayer right now. I guess its handling's just not good enough, and it's nitro. But the speed is amazing, but like, it's just not good enough. I've seen many people succeed with the Sion. The Chiron, I use that because I have it at 4 stars. Like, why would I not use that? But once I use the 3 fuel here, I need other options. Jesco, obviously, if you have it, great. Regera, great. Pininfarina, if you have it at a high rank, I really recommend it. But I don't, so I lost so much with it because my speed's not high enough. But yeah, Class S is a little iffy because you need startup vehicles. I don't really recommend the Tryon, but it has worked for me. It's just its nitro runs out too quickly. I've used the Egoista. It's not bad. The Veneno Egoista, not bad, but still their speed is not very high. So I recommend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe the Bailey. I don't really know because I'm not gonna get it. But most people are gonna get it at like 1 or 2 stars at best. So I mean, that's still good, I guess. It's a well-balanced car. But honestly, Class S is the least of your issues. The other classes before that, that's where it gets hard, because you really want to get from one league to the next, but you're always paired up with those cars that are faster. I'm really glad that I got that SCG example, so I could show you guys that I get paired with these upper classes all the time, and it's so annoying. But that's my picks. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Let's get 3 likes, because that's cool. Subscribe, please, because Shampoo Reveal is at 35,000 subscribers. That's fun. Reddit, Discord, Instagram, all of those you should check out, because we're a closer community that way, and that's really nice. I have merchandise, but honestly, like, I mean, I'd love it if you checked it out. That would make my day. I hate self-promoting so much, but there's so much stuff I could go through, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Have a good day. Stay safe.